All right. Did you hear that?
Yeah, what's up, guys? Larriwhyte back with the first episode of the weekly talk. I got a special guest, fucking Vinny McBeth, the man, the myth. So,
What's
Vinny.
up?
All
That shit, man. I don't know how to like start this shit, but
right, nah.
uh, but
So,
what's going on, man? I haven't talked to you
nothing,
in a
buddy.
while.
I know, dude. It's been a minute. I'm back in the podcast game, getting it going.
All right, so like, what? Like, you gotta kick this bitch off somehow. Like, do you have starter questions to get the
I was
conversation
really honestly,
stimulated?
I have a topic I want. Okay, so like with the new year coming, like I know a lot of people have this mindset. They're like, all right, I'm gonna do this. Like,
Right.
explain to the people like what's your mindset, like say if you want to do, like say with your music for example, say you want to do so many you want to make so many beats, like how do you go about that? Like what's your mindset, like all right, I gotta actually do this year instead
For
of like
this year or
bullshit.
just in general?
Feels like in general, because I feel like a lot of people including me have a lot of problems with like, all right, I'm gonna do it but don't actually do it. Like how do you actually go about doing it?
Well, I'm kind of the I'm kind of the wrong dude to ask because I procrastinate like a motherfucker and my follow
Yeah, I
through is
know, dude.
pretty shitty. But I will say that this year I'm trying to make it different because I do have a lot of goals because I got hold on, let me turn this fucking light on.
All right, dude.
All right, all right. Now we yeah, see now it's sexy time.
Yeah, all
Um
right, dude.
all right, the air is off too, and y'all can hear me clearly.
All
I
right.
can stop screaming. Okay, I don't know. For me, like I'm just trying to hold my shit. You know what it is? I'm doing like the classic guy thing, and I have this
All
fucking.
right.
I'm not gonna whip my computer around, but I have the dry erase board on my shit, so I wake up every day. The thing about the dry erase board is like you just feel like a piece of shit if you don't like get your goals done because it's
All right.
like the initial thing for getting the dry erase board and hanging it up somewhere common is like all right, get your goals done, and then like you go 2 days without it, and then you feel like an
All right.
asshole because you're like now it's just staring me in the face. So you either give up on the
Yeah.
dry erase board or it becomes meaningless. So yeah, I got the dry erase board right now, and it does kind of help me. But like I said, especially because I do that while I cook up right here, and I'll look up and feel like a dickhead because like I'll see a goal like right now it's let me see. I was supposed to clean the dishes 3 days ago. Like now I feel like an asshole. But that's on
Yeah.
me, you know what I'm saying? Like whatever, like you gotta remind yourself somehow. I also have bad ADHD, so that's you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, and I actually have it. I know nowadays it's like a trend to
All
say you
right.
had no, I actually fucking have it, so it fucks with
Yeah.
me. So that's just I don't know. That's just what I'm doing for right now. I'm not a role model for the new year though, but I'm trying
All
to,
right.
I got goals.
I know a lot of people like they like to say like, taking a break, and like I feel like taking a break from social media does help in a lot of ways, because like in my instance, like my problem is social media is such a big distraction. Like if I see a video and we're like, all right, I kind of want to be like him, and like I seen a video the other day and they're like, you can't try to be like everybody else. You got to do your own thing and chase your own
Yeah,
passion, and that's a big problem of mine. I like to like watch these videos like, wow, this motherfucker. He likes to speak facts, but like I don't do nothing about it. Like I kind of want to cut down on the fast food, and I want to lose some weight and get a better job. It's just shit. Just I don't know, dude.
you look a
So I
little
feel like,
thinner. You look a little thinner since
uh,
like, are you?
uh, maybe
Not
a
to call
little
you on
bit.
blast.
I'm
You're
still,
tall though, right? How tall are you?
yeah. 6'2".
Oh, 6'2". Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, shit. I mean, social media, like, it's crazy because everyone talks shit about social media, but like everybody uses it, so it's funny. Like,
Right.
I feel like the problem. I've had this thought for a while. I feel like the problem is not fucking social media. It's like it's you most of the time. I'm like I heard, like I hate when people are like, social media destroys relationships. Like, no, you destroyed your fucking
Yeah.
relationship.
Yeah. You
Social
do that
media
yourself.
destroyed.
Yeah.
Social media destroyed your self esteem and shit like that. Like, no, bro. Like that. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's just the biggest one I hate is when people are like, "Oh, I don't like drama, but when I get on social media, I like drama." Get the fuck like no,
Right.
dog.
I
Like
know,
you're just
dude. Yeah.
about it.
You know what you're doing. Yeah.
Social media is gonna stimulate whatever the fuck you got going on. So you know what I'm saying. I mean,
Right.
as far as like the motivation shit, I get that. I mean, if anything, I understand that. I mean, I feel like a fat fuck. I don't look fat right now because it's all in the
Right.
midsection. You know what I'm saying? I'm kind of lucky for that. It's all in the like little midsection, but I'm
Yeah.
trying to hit the gym myself. I think it's man, it's hard to motivate yourself, especially with the
It
Gen
is,
Z
dude.
age. Like we're all lazy pieces of shit anyway.
Yeah. No, I know, man. It's just I don't know. I see that conversation pop up a lot, and people are like, delete social media, do this, do that. But like, you also got to come from the mindset like you got to do it yourself. You can't just rely on watching videos and people being like, yeah, quit being a pussy and all this shit. Like you got to do it yourself. You got to step up and be like, all right, I actually need to account for my actions and do something instead of just sitting here, and that's a big problem I have.
Yeah.
It's like I like to sit here and, like I said, I like to watch videos that say, oh yeah, you can do this, but you're not actually doing it. You're not putting your mind to it. You're just fucking sitting there watching a video, and it's just kind of like, eh.
Yeah, no, I definitely like I believe that. I think that it's if anything, I'm like, I don't know, bro. Like a lot of people, like you said, like don't like to take responsibility for their actions or like to, again, like we live in a day and age, like everyone's blaming something for someone else, especially fucking young people. It's always his fault and
Right.
her fault and did it. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm gonna put you on. Do you watch movies?
Yeah, yeah,
But okay, you fuck with the Rocky movies. You never seen them.
yeah, definitely, yeah.
Okay, it's Rocky Six, but it's called Rocky Balboa.
Right,
Rocky Six. There's a speech in that movie, and I'm the type of dude like as much as I love movies, movie speeches for me are usually like, all right, that's kind of horseshit,
right,
bro. I'm
right,
telling you, I don't care how fucking corny it is. He has a speech in that movie that is so like it's the biggest fact. Like I swear to God, I'm like I use it as motivation. It's basically about how like basically he's about like the speech is about like being tough is not like how hard you can hit, but like how much you can get up and take and shit like
right.
that. But in the beginning of the
Yeah,
speech, he's like he's talking to his son in the movie, and he's basically like, you need to stop looking at life like I'm not where I want because of him and her and pointing fingers and shit like that. Because all that's gonna do is create a
right.
lack of accountability, and the lack of accountability is gonna fuck you over in this
Oh
lifetime,
yeah,
bro. Because at the end of the
yeah,
day, if you don't have accountability, you're never gonna grow. It's not bad to identify where something went wrong, where something is, and don't get me wrong, like there's gonna be shit in this world that's gonna trip you up. Like don't ever
right.
think that. But it's a lot of people like to go through our life, like you said, and just it's this fault and that. You know what I'm saying? So like, nah, bro, you
Yeah,
gotta
man.
get and like you almost gotta fake sometimes. Like sometimes I
Yeah,
get up and I'm like, even though I know that was not my fault, fuck it. Yeah, that's on me. You
yeah,
can never
yeah.
go wrong unless you're like self-deprecating. You can never go wrong with being like that was on me, even if it
Right.
fucking wasn't. Fuck it, move on. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, no,
What
I
you gonna
feel it,
do?
dude. I know, but speaking of the Rocky movie, didn't they have a spinoff with? Isn't it called Creed? Is that what?
Fuck yeah, man. Creed is the shit.
Is it good? That's what I've been trying to watch that shit. I should get into that.
Creed one was dope as shit. Creed 2, I did not watch. I was I was I don't know. I just didn't fucking watch this shit. It's a good
Right,
movie, I'm sure, but Creed
right.
3 is coming out, so I'm like I gotta watch. Creed 3 looks like the shit, bro. I grew up on the fucking Rocky movies, like, you know what I'm saying?
No,
Like
yeah.
I watched them when I was like a little fat kid and then like
Right.
little chubby overweight kid, I should say. I wasn't like super
Yeah.
fat. But then like when the first Creed came out, I was working out and shit and I was like, "Oh yeah." Fucking use
Right.
it as motivation and shit.
Right.
And this new shit is coming out in like 2 months, and I'm like, oh yeah, I gotta get back in the gym, bro. I gotta
Right.
look like Michael B. Jordan by the time that movie come out.
Facts, bro. That motherfucker be pulling all the bitches, bro. I swear to God.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying. He's just one of those. It's like, man, fuck you. I'll never be as good
I
as you
know.
ever in my life.
Literally. I feel like, but
Never in my life.
the goal, like, honestly, though, like, back to what we were talking about, girls have a lot of play. Like, I was watching, like, I was seeing something, and it's girls, like, they may not think they have a lot of power, but they really do over guys. Like, I don't know how to explain. Like, girls are awesome, they're amazing, but like, they definitely have a way with men that they don't think they do.
Talking about girls or women, you know what I'm saying? Because it's different.
Well, both. I mean, in a way, if you think about it, they
Yeah.
all have the same power. They just don't.
Yeah, I mean, women should like females should have a power of a man in a certain degree.
Oh
But
yeah, definitely.
look, I'm speaking very generally and I'm talking out of my ass at the same time. But like,
All right.
I hate when I talk to like incel type dudes who are like, "Well, why do women do it?" Like, bro, like if you've never experienced the greatness of a good woman in your fucking
All
life,
right.
you can't speak on it because like it'll do wonders for you, do wonders for your self esteem, for your life. They'll take care of you, and like I
Yeah.
I hate when dudes are like, why should I take her on a date with it, dog? You gotta achieve a fucking woman, and
Yeah,
I
for
know it's
real.
like how you were saying, like they have the power. Fuck it,
Yeah.
they raise our, they help raise our children. They fucking birth
Yeah.
us.
All
Fuck yeah,
right.
you gotta earn that
Yeah.
fucking woman. Like,
Literally.
and trust me, a woman can take care of you like a fucking another man could take care of another. Like, it's not the same,
Yeah.
bro. Like, you know what I'm saying? So like for me, I'm not like I'm not like whipped by every woman or whatever, like a woman in general. I'm just saying like fuck it, you can have that power over me or whatever, like bestow it
Yeah.
because like once you had a real woman take care of you on your hardest days and cook a meal for you and take care of you when you really need, you know what I'm saying? Like, fuck it, have that power over me. Because at the end of the day,
Yeah.
bro, like, there's nothing. Just how what's that saying? Like, there, hell hath no fear, like a woman scorned.
Yeah. Yeah.
Shit, I can't. I'm too dumb to think of a saying right now for the
Yeah, no,
opposite.
I know,
But
dude.
basically, there's nothing like
Right.
fucking heaven is almost like fucking when a woman is really holding you the fuck down. So believe that shit,
Yeah.
bro. Like
No,
we
I
should keep
know, dude.
raising our women to hold like it's that saying behind every good man is a great woman. I 100% believe that shit, bro. Look at
Oh
all
yeah,
the
no,
best men
100%.
in life. They all got fucking fantastic wives. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
So
dude.
fuck it, go find one, man.
Right, bro. No, I know, but like, have you heard of the whole Andrew Tate situation?
Which part of it?
Well, fucking, I don't know. Like, I guess all of it, because like, if you think about it, like, it just kind of all this came out of the blue. Like, I'm not saying he didn't do it, and if it, if he did, like, shame on him because that's fucked up. But like, the weird thing
Trafficking
about it
shit.
is, yeah, like, no, like, it just came out of nowhere, and like, a lot of it, like he said, is like. They, for whatever reason, I mean, I get it. Some of the shit he does say is kind of, it's pretty fucked up. It's pretty,
Yeah, I don't look into him a lot, but I hear excerpts and I'm like, I don't
yeah,
subscribe to his ideology. I hear other people say he's
right.
playing a character. I don't know.
Yeah. I don't know, dude. Like, it's just it's an interesting thing because like it just came, like I said, it came out of the blue, and now all this, like he said, they were gonna try to kill him, or they tried to ban him, which they did. They took him off everything, and then I guess Elon Musk brought him back, and then they were gonna try to kill him or put him in jail,
Elon's
and
been wild, man.
yeah, that motherfucker, bro. I think Otis was telling me, they you pay $8 to get a verified check mark now.
Oh my god,
Yeah,
I
I
need
swear to
that. I
God,
need
bro.
that though. I'm,
Bro, like,
I'm like, oh
oh
my
my
god,
God.
where?
Where the fuck's it at, motherfucker?
No,
But
for
yeah, I
real.
don't know, bro. It's just I don't know. It's interesting to read into sometimes because like maybe it is true, maybe it is. I don't know. I don't know. He's got a big crowd behind him, but there's also a lot of haters. So it's kind of like interesting to see people's different
I
sides.
think that okay. I don't know if I should speak on this. Okay, I think that you could put I'm gonna speak very delicately because there
Okay,
are a
go
lot of
ahead.
young men.
It is, yeah,
There are a lot of young men that look up to these two figures. I think that
yeah,
Andrew Tate reminds me of Kevin Samuels. I did not
yeah.
appreciate Kevin Samuels. I know now is passed on. I really did not. I had a lot of harsh words when he was alive. I don't,
Okay,
I be respectful of people. You know what I'm saying? Like they're still human beings. They got
yeah,
family. I didn't subscribe to a lot of Kevin Samuels ideologies. I didn't appreciate a lot of things
right,
he had to say about women in general, and even about men. Andrew Tate, I haven't looked too much into him. The fact that people are saying that he plays a character almost, I can't put too much capital on because if he
right,
is, I'm not gonna go out there and curse him out or whatever. Like he could be bullshitting at the things he says. I will say that I hear excerpts of what he says sometimes, and it's fucking despicable.
it is.
Some of the things he says. But if I'm being completely honest with myself, I will hear little nuggets of things that I'm like, that is kind of true, and that it, you know
Right,
what I'm saying? And I don't know how much of it is. I shouldn't even say true, but like you could tell he's smart, and you could tell. I
yeah,
don't know what the fuck he's doing. I don't know what he's got going on, but
right,
I hope. I will say this. I can say this definitively. I think that people should chill the fuck out until we actually get a
yeah,
trial and get evidence,
yeah.
because at
Agreed.
the end of the day, I think that at times when it's just an allegation, you should take it at a face value. I
Yeah,
understand that there are a lot of women who are abused in life and they're afraid to speak out because oh, it's an allegation. Da, da, da. I encourage all women who are victims in any sort to speak out, but at the end of the day, there needs to be still like a balance, and
yeah, agreed.
I think that when I don't know if he's been accused of this before. I don't know, but I think we should just kind of take it step by step and not
Yeah,
jump to
agreed.
hate him and jump to, whatever. And you know what I'm
Right,
saying? Like, I don't think it should be a thing where it's a human trafficker. You know what I'm saying?
right.
For example, I'll give you one example. Freddie Gibbs is one of my favorite rappers. Okay. So Freddie Gibbs, I'm going to speak completely out of my ass with these facts.
Right.
Freddie Gibbs in some sort of year, you can look all this up and verify this. I'm gonna fucking butcher this story. Um, he was accused. He was overseas, something like that, and he was partying with some chick or a few different women. Got accused of rape. Even got locked up overseas, something like that. Fought the case for a few years, and then one of her pieces of the evidence was she didn't remember that she got raped, but she had a dream and in the dream she remembers she got raped, something
What
like
the?
that. And I'm pretty sure it came out later that she said she was lying, or to my knowledge, I'm trying to remember. I don't want to remember this the wrong way and paint victims in a certain light, but to my knowledge,
Right.
I'm pretty sure it came out that she was pretty much bullshitting. I don't
Right.
remember 100%, but like there's that. You know what I'm saying? Like you never know. Again,
Right.
I encourage all victims of sexual abuse, whatever, to come out
Right.
and to, even if speak your truth or whatnot, and even if it's just allegations, especially on a woman's side, I do um encourage them to what do you call it? I do encourage you, even if it's just allegations, no proof yet, to support that woman once she's going through the legal process, even if there's no proof yet. But I don't think we should jump down his throat, even though I don't
Right.
appreciate some of the shit he says. You feel me?
No, you're right. And a lot of the shit he does say, it's pretty to the
He says
extreme. And I don't.
outlandish shit. You know what I mean?
Yeah, it's not. And like the interesting thing about this whole thing is, like, I was reading it the other day. I guess the country that it all happened in, he tried
Romania.
to. Yeah, Romania. They're trying to hold him for 30 days to investigate, and he made an appeal to get out, and they denied it. So they're not going to let him out. Him and his brother are not going to let him out for the 30 days. So I kind of found that interesting. Maybe there is some truth to the story. Maybe he actually was doing this. Like you said, you can't
If
put
it
too much
is,
on it.
it's very disgusting. From
Right,
what I
agreed.
from what I understand, like what human trafficking, that's usually for trying to commit sexual crimes against like
Right.
minors,
Yeah.
right?
Well, they
It's
said
usually
I get
minors,
yeah.
right?
Yeah, they said something about a lot of it was, or what they're saying is, there's a lot of girls that he would, like, I guess, bring to the house, and then he'd like take pictures of them or whatever videos, and then he'd sell them, that way is what I think I read on. So I guess that's what they're trying to get him for. Like I said, I haven't really heard much. I've been kind of reading bits
I
and
will
pieces
I
of it.
will say I will say that if all of that is true and they're in the court of law and they're trying to prove, even if it's just character stuff, like okay, I'm
Right.
ignorant to a lot of how that process works, and they look back at all the bullshit that's been coming out of his mouth. He is so
Oh yeah.
fucked. He
Oh,
is
he
so
is fucked,
fucked,
bro.
bro.
Yeah, he's
He
dead,
is
bro.
fucked. They're
Yeah,
gonna be
he's
like,
dead,
"What
bro.
did you say?" Ah,
Yeah.
fucking women are whores, and they all like, whoa. What
What
was
the
that,
fuck are
sir?
you saying? Yeah, what'd you say? What the
His
fuck, you want
fucking
me to bury you
defense attorney's
further?
gonna be like, he's playing a
Yeah,
character, Your Honor.
yeah, right.
People
Yeah, I know.
online say he's playing a character. That's what he's doing. He's gonna put out
Right.
a different point. Well, I bet. Okay, I'll bet you right now, $100. Either one or both of them are gonna be wearing fucking glasses during the trial. You know they do
Oh
that
yeah,
shit
hundred
on
percent.
purpose,
Oh
right?
yeah, 100%.
They
Yeah,
make them
yeah,
wear. I learned this in high school. They make them wear glasses to make them look weak and innocent and shit.
what the fuck? No, I
You know
didn't.
what's
I
funny about the
never.
whole glass? No, they do that because it's like a psychological thing. People who wear glasses, you look at them like, because when you wear glasses, it's seen as a thing where it's like this is like a disability of
Right.
sorts. So you look at them like, okay, like they're more sympathetic. But you know what's funny? If you look up like if you look up videos of like people on trial, you'll see like killers with face tats all over their fucking head. And
Yeah,
the
I
guy's
know.
like, dog, you're
Wearing
not
glasses.
undoing
Yeah,
all of that
yeah,
ungodliness.
literally. No.
You're not undoing
Ah,
all of that
motherfucker.
fucking
Yeah.
that,
No.
like, bro, like I swear I remember there was this one and I was weak as shit. I forgot who I was showing, but it was literally a dude with a bald head and shit, like literally like same skin color as me, tats all over it, teardrops and shit, and he had glasses. I'm like,
Oh
dog,
hell. Nah,
I promise you, it's like
this shit
fucking
ain't working.
what's that fairy tale, Little Red Riding Hood, where she just had on
Oh
like the
yeah, yeah,
granny glasses and this big fat ass wolf.
yeah,
Like that's what it looked like. I'm
yeah.
like, dog, I probably like you still look like you will murder anyone in that
Right.
courtroom. Like it was just funny
Literally,
as
dude.
shit.
Yeah, bro, that's crazy. So you dropped your beat tape. What's next?
Um,
What's the
all of
plan?
that will be answered and more after I take a piss. Give me 1 second.
Okay, fair enough. All right, we'll be right back, guys. Just kidding.
Commercial break.
LarriWhyte with Vinny. Commercial TV break. Guys, it's crazy. This is nuts, dude. Guys, Vinny McBeth coming back from taking a piss. I'm just kidding. You just heard my mini fridge go off, bro. LarriWhyte. bro. Mm-mm. Mm-mm. All right, guys, I got this new iPhone 14. Fuck with me. Larriwhyte. Larriwhyte. Bro, there's a lot of shit going on, guys. Fucking championship game for
I'm gonna
college.
wash my hands on camera so people don't think I'm a
Or
heavy
so they,
felon. No, I'm
yeah,
this
so
is a
they
serious
see.
thing. Serious
Oh my
thing. I just
god,
want
dude.
everyone to know. Washing my hands.
Vinny's watching his nuts.
Haven't done that in a few
Bro,
months.
oh, you dirty fuck.
Well, it's a natural cleanser, you know.
It is.
Yeah, it's a natural cleanser. It's actually cleaner. What were you asking me
Oh,
before?
I said, well, okay, so you dropped your beat tape. What's next?
What's next? Fuck. As far as dropping or just in general?
Just in general, like what's your plans?
Shit, man. Like I don't dropping like beat tapes and shit. I'm drinking a 40 ounce, by the way. Dropping like beat tapes and shit. I was hiding it at first because I was like I didn't know if it was like I didn't want to like
I don't.
you to get sued by Old English, but I was like fuck it, they're
Oh,
watching
yeah.
and we're lit,
All right. Yeah, we're lit, dude.
Um, I didn't like I don't care much about like I shouldn't say I don't care much. I'm not big on like dropping stuff and like dropping singles and dropping, it's really more passion. Like when I do that, I just do it because I want to get stuff out. Purple Skies was different because I wanted to like those beats meant a lot to me. Those beats
Right.
were curated since like 2017, 2018, and
Yeah.
those had like some of the best beats in my opinion I've ever made. And that was just something I really wanted to get out. 2022 was a really hard year for a lot of personal reasons. So I felt like not only did I want to drop it, I wanted to almost leave it in 2022 because I'm like, I want to stamp this year with something positive.
Right.
There's a lot of pain in those beats. I'd say half of them are fresh, like within the last few months, and the other half are old that I had to dust off or redo drums, redo bass lines, redo the whole thing. But there's a lot of pain in those beats if you hear them.
Yeah.
That's why I don't even really listen to. I don't listen to some of them because honestly, like I was going through a lot of shit when I made some of them. So there's a lot of
Right.
pain in those beats, but there's a lot of passion in them as well. But as far as dropping, I'm cool for a while. I was planning a fucking album, like a DJ Khaled type shit, where I just had a lot of like the people that I fuck with, like artists, get on my beats. I don't want to say that's canceled, but it's being reprioritized at this point in time. I'm really just working on my placements. I got a lot of placements I can't talk about right now, and I got a lot of
Right.
connections I'm trying to make and shit like that. But I will say that we're definitely clear my throat. I can't have my voice crack on your podcast. I
Yeah.
will never show my face again on camera. Um,
Yeah.
um, just trying to get music done. Trying to get music done with the homies. Get Ashy Ambitious stuff done. Get I will. Oh, fuck it. I don't care if he's mad at me. There is a beat tape that me and Eli made, and it is finished.
Oh shit.
He's
Yeah.
gonna be so fucking mad when he sees this shit.
Oh fuck,
It's
dude.
done. It's done. It's been done since like October. But he we okay. Sounds like a breakup. It was mutual. It wasn't mutual. He decided, well, because he just dropped the album, he kind of didn't want to overlap releases.
Right.
So I understand that and I respected that and everything like that. So I don't know if that will drop. He kind of feels differently on some of the beats now, but that shit is super fire. But I'm not super worried about projects and shit. I'm really just trying to like get my placement game up, really just trying to, what I'm saying, as far as music, like things will come as they come and you'll see them. You know what I'm saying? If you
Right.
follow my social media and shit,
Oh
I'm
yeah.
gonna be more active on there. I've been kind of like ghosting. I've had so much shit going on in my fucking life, bro. You know what I'm saying?
No, I know. I feel it, dude.
Um, yeah, you know what I'm saying? Like you'll see, like worry about Purple Skies for right now. I hope the people I'm
Right.
actually like I'm pretty satisfied with how Purple Skies is doing. I was actually nervous for this one because there was so much true passion. When I dropped Rain Tape, like it was kind of just like something I'm like, I get it out. If it don't do
Right.
well, don't do well. Purple Skies, I'm like, I want this to go places, and I want this to actually do something for someone. I've come to this catharsis that like it's not about the numbers for Purple Skies. I'm like, I just really want this to like touch someone and like
Right.
connect with them
Yeah.
on a deep emotional
Definitely.
level, in whatever way. So I hope it does that. And if it don't, it's out there. And I
Right.
finished it, and I'm proud of myself that I finished it, and I'm proud of myself that I got those beats out there. But those beats are hard to listen to. A lot
Hell
of
yeah, dude.
emotion in those shits. You feel me?
Right. Yeah, dude. Honestly, before we wrap this up, like honestly, like I like how we had this like talk. So like what I think like I'm gonna explain to everybody is like I'm gonna do this like every week. Like maybe even if it's repetitive, maybe it not. Maybe if I have you or next week we can have me, you, and Eli if Eli's down, or me, you, and Hoodie, or just somebody. Like I'm gonna separate it. So like, cause this way, like honestly, like I had a conversation, like this is what I want, cause like I know you, you know me, so like it's easier for me to make conversation with somebody I know compared to like if I want to do a podcast with somebody I don't know, even if I do my research and all this, like it's more going to be in an interview basis because like I don't know them like I
Yeah,
know everybody else. So
I
like this is
feel
what I'm
you.
going to like try to separate and maybe not do the interviews as much until so I don't overload myself, overwork myself with everything. But I like this because like we got to talk, different topics and shit like that, and it wasn't so fucking question based.
Yeah, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, and I mean, I'll come back on. You know what I'm saying?
Oh
Talk my
yeah,
shit. I'm always willing to fucking talk. You know that.
right. Oh
Always
yeah, bro.
willing to talk,
I'm
baby.
hopefully, I mean, I know we were trying to get Elon tonight, but hopefully, maybe if we get a date next
Yeah.
week, hopefully he'll get on here. I
next
fucking
time,
do.
next time you talk to him, you can ask him what happened.
Yeah, right. Fucking
I'm
cock,
putting him,
but
I'm putting him on such blast tonight. I'm
no,
putting
I
him
know,
on
dude.
big blast tonight.
Facts, bro.
It's
But
cool, man. You gotta
well,
do what you
guys,
gotta do.
yeah, the first episode of Larriwhyte Weekly Talks featuring Vinny. I hope you guys enjoyed. Go check his new beat tape out. Go check his page out. Link is in the bio. Stay tuned for next week. It was nice. It was good being back. I'll catch you guys. Peace.